Welcome back to Beal's Baits. I'm Troy Beal, and today we are going to be trying some Hobby Lobby products. I've got this beautiful Pearl X Duo green yellow. That's going to be the mica powder to give it the colorant. And then I've got a nice little orange mixed size glitter and a black graphics. We'll see what it looks like, but it's going to give it some black and silver shine to it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to heat the plastisol up and then bring you back. See you in a little bit. Welcome back to Beal's Baits. So we're going to be shooting plastics with the Purcell Pro from Lureworks. It's the 4765 medium hard. Like this product with all the other ones I have, I am not sponsored by anybody. This is all just what I prefer or what I've picked up along the way. So we got our plastic up to temperature. It's at about 375 right now. We're going to start with this beautiful little green yellow color. It's kind of pretty looking. And give us a second, we forgot to put the light on. There we go, there's some bright light. So now let's see how that looks. That look a little better to you? And there's the label. Now this is a mica powder, so I'm going to try to start off slow and add a little bit at a time and see how it comes out. I don't want to go too much too quick. So let's go with a smidge, which is a 32nd. And we'll keep it a little bit rounded, not too much. And I don't know if you can see, but we'll try to zoom in here in a second. I don't know. I think it's going to need a 64th total, not a 64th, another 32nd to bring it up, but that's not a bad looking little color to start with. It's gaining, but it is very translucent right now. I'd like to see it a little bit more opaque, but it's really pretty. So let's add, let's go for another 32nd. So that will bring it up to what, a 16th total. So there we go. Oh my, apparently I got some on the table. We will scoop that up if I can. Add that back in. Not sure if you can see it mixing in. Pardon me. I forgot to turn the other angle on. There we go. Kind of like that. Color looks kind of pretty. Let's see what it looks like just laying out here. Maybe a little bit more, but not much. It's kind of a mint green color. Let's pick up this little bit that's on the table here. That I spilled. It's not expensive stuff, but it's not cheap either. I'm thinking just a teeny bit more. not totally sold on that being dark enough yet. Ooh. Yes, that is hot, by the way. Don't touch it with your bear skin. We'll go one more 30-second. So that'll be 3 of them. There. And whatever that is, that's what we're going to go with tonight, because I don't want to go over dark. And I still got to add the flake to it. And that's probably going to darken it. Those holographics are kind of a dark color, so. And I do want those to be shining through. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good color. Looks kind of pretty. So we'll take a few seconds and I will heat this back up, and then I will get ready to add in the color. The glitters. Like I said, we're going to use a black and silver and an orange and see how that comes out. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're going to add in some glitter. I think we're going to go with 1/8 of each. So here's the wonderful orange we're going to go in with. Got about, let's go with a rounded 1/8. Get that cover back on before I dump it, because it can be kind of a klutz sometimes. And here's the black holographic. And we'll go with another rounded 1/8 on that one. Again, get that cover back on and put it out of the way. So that's what we're looking at right now. So let's get this mixed up and see how it looks. May need to put a little more of the orange in. Those flakes were a little bigger than I thought they were. We'll take a good look at it here in a second. Scrape this side. Get that all mixed in. Ooh, that's kind of pretty actually. I'm kind of thinking I want a little bit more of the orange. But I really like that color. So yeah, let's put a little bit more of the orange in. Let's go with another 1/8, so a total of 1/4. I'm already hearing in the back of my head that probably people are yelling saying, whoa, 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 too much, but you know what? Extra glitter, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Let's take a look. What do you think? Yeah, that looks really pretty. We're ready to shoot this thing. I got a bunch of different bait molds set up. They're going to be kind of a surprise to you folks, because I'm not telling you what I'm shooting until I demold them. So let's see what we got. 1, 2. Here we go. Shoot, hold, top off. Shoot, hold, blow out. That's not good. Okay, there's that one. these. I think that one probably has air in it and will have to be reshot, but that's okay. It happens. Okay, we'll let these cool off and then we'll be back. See you in a little bit. Welcome back. We're gonna demold these and see how they came out. I'm a little concerned on one. I'm pretty sure I flashed it pretty bad. It was a little hot and I put a little too much pressure on it. But it's a learning experience, so we'll see how it goes. Worst case, I have to remelt them and do them again. So let's get started on this one. Here we go. Some nice little worms. Yeah, got a little flashing on that one, not bad. Kind of like the color though. You can trim that up in a second. But I mean, color-wise, minus that flashing right there, those don't look too bad, I don't think. I do have a little flashing on the side of it, but trim that up with some scissors, and I think those are going to be pretty. They kind of got a gold little shine to them, and the orange is kind of more of a coppery look, honestly. So I'm just going to pop those off and toss them in the water bath. Put this little piece off to the side to remelt. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to do these little fishies, see how they came out. Hopefully they came out okay. Oh, better go on the other side. So I think they came out pretty decent looking. Let's take them out of the mold. And yeah, they got these little pieces that stick out of them, but that's the air section. Oh, that one did not shoot well. He's got a big air bubble in him. You can kind of see it right there. I'm not sure you can see it on camera, but I can feel it. So that one gets remelted. And this one's got a little air bubble in it, but we're going to remelt that whole thing and try again. It happens. I didn't hold enough pressure to it and it got an air bubble. We're going to try these little claws and see how they came out looking. So, well, these came out looking pretty decent, I think, anyways. Let's see how they look up close and personal. Almost a blue Listerine color, but not quite. It's got a little bit of flashing we have to take care of, but I like the looks of it. You're going to have to play around with this color a lot more. Set that one off to the side. Won't be reshooting that one. Not tonight anyways. This is the one I think flashed everywhere, because it's got plastic coming out of all the sides. Too much pressure and too warm. Yeah, it did flash. I will say that. But it's not horrible. I can trim them up. Again, some little worms. Little 5-inch worms. I mean, yeah, there's quite a bit of flashing on them. But I'm pretty sure with just trimming those up with a pair of scissors, I can save them. And they're only for me for fishing this time anyways, because this is a trial bait. So we'll see how it works. Be fishing here probably in a month and a half, as soon as the ice is off the lakes. So we'll try these guys out this spring and see how it is. But like I said, there's a little bit of flashing on them. Just peel it off, throw it back in the pile. Put those in the water. So now I'm going to reheat the pieces up and see how it reheats. This is the part I'm a little worried about, because this is not heat safe materials as far as I know. So we're going to see how it heats back up. I'm going to try to keep it under 330. That way it doesn't get too hot. And we'll be right back. And looking around, I totally forgot one. So we have this one too. Frog. So we got the froggy one. Oh, I actually like the way this one shot. I was a little concerned that it would be a little too thin of a material, but that actually looks pretty doggone nice. There we go. Looks pretty cool. So now I'm going to put these guys in the water, and then I will reheat all this stuff and see how that turns out. Fingers crossed that the flakes heat up pretty well and don't cause any issues. Worst case is I end up having to throw the plastic out and learn that I can't reheat these glitters. But we'll see how it goes. Be right back. Welcome back. We've got it reheated. It reheated up fine, as you can see. I did go slowly and heat it up at very small increments of like 30 seconds at a time till it got to temperature. We're going to shoot this again and see how it goes. Don't get greedy and try to shoot too many of them at once. Make sure you burp it out real well. I think I had enough of that last one, but we're going to top these off and see how it comes out. And that is all she wrote. And we'll be back. Welcome back. Here's the little plug from the injector. Kind of a pretty looking color. So now we've got these to take apart and see how they came out. Let's start with this one and see what happened. Well, we got a half shoot. I was pretty sure I was running out of plastisol on that last one, but oh well. And may have to reshoot him completely, because I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little hole right through his head. But I do like the color, so we definitely will probably reshoot him. So we'll try that one more time. And let's try this one. Come on, let go. Ooh, these came out kind of nice. I like the looks of that one. Little paddle tail action. Should be pretty good in the water. Toss him in the water. Oops. And this one's got an air bubble. So he did not come out. He'll go back in to be shot again. Like I said, still learning. Now let's try this one. Ooh. Now this one came out really nice. That's the baby brush hog. And I love the way that glitters. Man. Well, we got some fish I did on this one. Let's see how these fish came out. These are some flukes. Some big flukes. And these shot really good. And no air bubbles in those at all. Nice. So we got these beautiful ones. Like the color. The orange came out really kind of like a copper color in it. Almost thinking if I added just a touch of black to it, it would give the green a little more darkness, but I think they're really pretty. What was it going to go in the water? And those definitely came out really well. I definitely like shooting that mold. Let's check this one. These are the 4-inch paddle tails. These are the ones that had the air bubble in them last time. And they shot perfect. Like I said, this stuff heated up really well. It doesn't say that it's heat tolerant, but like I did, only 30 seconds at a time to reheat it and watch the temperature so it didn't get too hot. It got up to about 330 instead of the 350. But it came out really nice looking. Reheated well. It's got a nice golden shine to the side and a nice green overall look. I think that's going to be awful pretty in the water. So we're going to heat up this last little bit that I've got. Pick maybe 2 more to do, and then I'll lay them all out on the drying rack and show you how they came out. We'll be back in a bit. Thank you. Welcome back to Beal's Baits. Ended up getting 21 baits out of a cup of plastic, about my average. I think they came out amazing again for being Hobby Lobby colorant and glitter. I mean, I still have a lot to learn, but these are all fishable from what I've got laying here. The color is pretty amazing for the duo. It's a green with a gold shimmer to it, and definitely I'll fish all of them this spring and see how they come out, but I'm pretty happy with them. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll be back again in another week with another episode. Have a great time until then.